Hello, I'm Lloydetta Quaco. Welcome to Sharing Our Cultures. Joining us is Jeffrey, CBC's Black Changemaker in Atlantic Canada. We'll be back right after this break with our conversation. Welcome back to Sharing Our Cultures. And joining us is Jeffrey, and he is one of CBC's Black Changemaker. Welcome to the program, Jeffrey.
Thank you very much.
I'm so glad that you could make it out of your busy schedule.
Oh, yeah, I'm so busy.
Yeah, and I should say congratulations that you were chosen, out of the whole province of Newfoundland Labrador.
Yeah, I'm very happy and elated myself.
Yes, great. So we'll talk a little bit about that later on, but who is Jeffrey? Tell us something about yourself.
My name is Jeffrey Mazenobe. I'm Nigerian by birth. I came to Canada for my master's in 2015, fall semester, and I did my master's in computer engineering. And I found Newfoundland and Labrador a place to stay. I got married here in Newfoundland Labrador, and I have 2 kids, and we stay in St. John's. And I've been involved in a lot of volunteerings in the community, and I think Newfoundland Labrador I love the tranquility, the peace, and it's family oriented, so I am here to stay for a very long time.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that, because actually the theme for this season, this is our 5th year now Sharing Our Cultures on Rogers TV, is finding out what has contributed to people staying here. Many times you hear people come in and maybe within the year they've left, or they stay for a couple of years and they've gone somewhere else, to the big city or someplace else. But I said, this year we really want to find out what is it that has made people stay here. And maybe we can use that to encourage others to actually stay.
For sure. I think I had folks tell me when I graduated that, are you going to be staying in the province? And I'm like, yes. I love this province, So I'm actually used to the people, super friendly, and they gave me a very good landing. So I owe this province a lot, really. Yeah.
So when you were back in Nigeria, how did you decide? I mean, of all the places in the world, there's Europe, there's the USA, there's Canada, and even within Canada, there's so many other provinces. How did you make the decision to come here?
So first things first was, I would say I applied to several provinces, schooling, and Newfoundland just came out, they offered my course because I did my bachelor's in computer engineering, and Memorial University actually offered a master's in computer engineering. So I was driven to choose Memorial University above others. Yeah.
So you hadn't been to Newfoundland and Labrador before?
Never.
You sort of just chose it?
Yeah.
So how did you prepare to come?
First things first, I read about, I did my research. Okay. Yeah, the only one thing that made me scared was the weather.
Okay. What did you find out about the weather?
Jeez. It was like, of all the provinces, Newfoundland and Labrador was like, the worst of the worst when it comes to weather, when it comes to weather conditions. But I didn't really care, man, as long as, the people are friendly and I have a good community there, I don't think the weather should be, a fault. I should actually, move with. Yeah, so I just, found Newfoundland and Labrador. Having my course of study, computer engineering, I was like, and in my research, I read that Newfoundland Labrador is the most friendly province in Canada. And I'm like, okay, let me go there. Because there is nothing as much as visiting to know how, a place is.
Okay. Yeah. And they didn't disappoint?
Jeez, they didn't disappoint. But the weather also didn't disappoint.
So you were right on your research on both points?
On both points,
okay. Yeah. But now you came for the fall semester, so you came before the winter.
So I came before the winter,
Okay.
Actually, And September was cold that year.
Oh, okay.
So I was coming from a weather of like 28 to 30 degrees, and I'm touching down YYT, St. John's Airport, and I'm seeing -3.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, I guess I was as well.
So you kind of had to psych yourself up and said, okay, you said the weather wasn't going to be so great.
Yeah, so the first thing that came, that hit me was weather. Then the friendly people, the friendly community, the good culture here actually came after.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you didn't know anyone here before you came. So
No, I didn't know
did
anybody,
somebody
yeah.
meet you at the airport? Were you, what kind of
Oh yes,
connections
Memorial
were made?
sent. I think they had a guy come meet me at the airport. Yeah, and took
Okay.
me to my apartment. Yeah.
So you had all of that. The apartment was arranged for you prior to
Me
your
coming. Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I think back then we had Kijiji.
All right.
So
yes.
yeah, I had somebody,
Okay.
Yeah, never met the person before. And that is where, good community comes into play too. The apartment was ready for me, and yeah, it was lovely, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you came here alone.
Yeah, I
Now
came here
At
alone.
the top of the show, you mentioned that you do have you're married with 2 children.
2 kids, yeah.
Okay.
So I came alone. My wife was in Nigeria,
Okay.
and she joined me.
All right. then.
Yeah, she joined me. So I came in 2015. She came in 2017.
All right. then.
Yeah, and yeah, we have our 2 kids,
Okay. So-
Denzel and Declan.
Okay.
Yeah,
Denzel and
Declan.
Declan.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you kind of paved the way for the family, and
Yeah.
and they came and joined you. So
For sure.
how did your wife and
Jeez.
feel about that?
First things
Your
first, my
choice.
wife loves Newfoundland. Yeah, oh, so much, yeah. Talking about family, this is the best place to raise a family, if you ask me. Yeah. So she loves Newfoundland, I love Newfoundland. Why not?
Okay.
Let's grow a home here, yeah. And that's where we are today.
All right. And of course, the children have settled in
Oh, Jesus.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, so you've come here and you've decided that you're going to stay.
Yep.
And have you had any opportunity to see outside of the St. John's
Oh,
area?
yeah. And every time I go outside Newfoundland, I miss home.
This is
Really.
now your home.
Oh, yeah, this is not my
Okay,
home, yeah.
all right.
So like I always say, I always tell my wife, we go to other provinces, we visit. I don't care if we stay 1 month, 3 weeks in other provinces, but home is home. We come back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always good. I've heard people say that, they stay here and it's always great to go somewhere else. And when they
Yes,
go
yeah.
somewhere else, then they realize, oh, I'm missing
Yeah.
coming
We come
back,
back home,
coming
yeah.
back home
Yeah.
here. So that was a good
Oh,
experience.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So how did you then build that sense of community or that sense of place? I know you were at the university,
Yeah.
and then of course your wife came. How did you make connections with people?
Yeah. First things first, I love football.
Okay.
I love soccer. So I started with, playing recreational, sport at the technical place in the winter. In the summer we play outdoors. Yeah. So I kind of knew the folks, saw different people from different cultures, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be a right forum, right environment to actually give back to the community through sports.
All right, then.
And that is where I am today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you started it, were these people who were at the university, or did the people you met outside of the university who were
Oh.
playing soccer?
A lot of them were in the university.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of our youths, came through the university actually, and many of them chose to stay.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of them were still students, and yeah, then from there I grew into, the locals themselves. Yeah, and I started knowing people.
Okay. Then.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about,
Yeah, for sure.
that later
Yeah,
on.
no worries.
But when you were in Nigeria, were you a soccer player?
Not professional.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
All right.
But
okay.
I played soccer a lot. Yeah,
Okay.
a lot. Yeah.
Sort of in teams. So you
Yeah,
was it
team.
competitive?
Yeah,
or just for fun?
yeah. So it was competitive, but not really at the professional level.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So I played in tournaments also. Yeah.
Okay. So how about your connection with the Nigerian community here? Were you able to make that happen? Would you meet other people from Nigeria that you connected with?
Yep, I was the director for socials and programs for the Nigerian Canada Association.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I left there 2019, I think, 2019, and I founded Team Nigeria NL in 2020. That's soccer related also.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
So I don't know, Can I talk about that now or in the next
Well,
section?
you can start. Yeah,
Okay, good
you
enough.
can talk
Yeah.
about,
So I co-founded Team Nigeria, and Team Nigeria is a soccer group, right? And we actually provide, an enabling environment for Nigerians and Nigerian Canadians in NL to actually come together, share ideas, skills, knowledge about football, and we also promote youth development on and off the pitch. We build, relationships and strengthen connections between Nigerians and Canadians in NL. And we also, provide an enabling environment for, everybody to grow, folks to grow. So beyond just the soccer, we help in other areas.
Okay.
Yeah. And the team also participates in, community events and programs and promotes, multicultural and intercultural, relationships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this team is comprised of how many people, and how did you?
About 250.
You mean 250?
50, yeah. So whenever we have,
that's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a
for
lot of people.
a
Yeah.
team.
Whenever we have like a competition, we draw out numbers from the total, and we play. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
all right.
for now, I'm a non-executive director. Yeah, so I do not really, I'm not involved in the day-to-day activities. I only, when the need arises, I provide my own insights, new ideas, and I constructively challenge the management when the cause arises, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that's...
And the reason why I'm a non-executive director is because I am a co-founder for the International Soccer Tournament, which Team Nigeria plays in.
Oh,
So I'm just trying to make sure there's no conflict.
that's right. You could have a conflict of interest.
Of interest, yeah.
with
So
that.
that's why I took myself out of the day-to-day activities.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the other one is competitive. That's
Oh, yeah,
the
tournament.
So that's the tournament. So you
Yeah.
hold tournament with
Annually.
your team and other teams in the province.
Yeah, in the province, yeah.
Okay. So we're going to come back and
Yeah.
talk about some of those other teams.
That's going to be
And
interesting.
talk about a lot more what you've been doing
Yeah,
with the
for
youth
sure.
and within the soccer in the
Yeah,
province
for sure.
here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sharing Our Cultures will be right back.
Your opinion matters, and we want to hear from you. Get in touch with us using our viewer feedback line, your direct connection to shaping the shows you love. It's easy. Just grab your phone, scan the QR code on your screen, and take our quick survey. Share your thoughts, and let's make your viewing experience even better.
Welcome back to Sharing Our Cultures as we continue our conversation with Jeffrey and soccer. I know you've mentioned football, but I
Yep.
just want them to know that the football is the soccer,
Yes,
even
soccer.
though they call it football,
Yeah,
right?
for
Okay,
sure.
so it's soccer, more or
Yeah,
less,
soccer, yeah.
that we're talking about. But now you co-founded another organization
Yeah.
that plays.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that then?
Yeah, ISNL. Yeah, is the International Soccer Tournament in Newfoundland and Labrador. So the ISNL builds the community through soccer. And we kind of bring people together from diverse cultures, right? Different countries, different cultures to come together and, around the shared interest in soccer. We also build connections, and, build relationships among these diverse people. We also, create an enabling environment to promote community dialogue, among folks. And we also organize events apart from the competition itself. We organize coaching, education, local talent scouting. We also do winter sports. Like in the winter right now, we don't play outdoors, so we take it indoor and we play every weekend throughout the winter. Yeah,
Okay.
every weekend, yeah. But that is not really competitive. It's just, to keep healthy and keep fit,
Yes.
yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
keep the skills, keep
Yeah,
building on skills,
yeah,
even
for
though
sure.
you can't
Yeah,
play outside.
yeah.
So are there places, like, is that very easy for you to get the places you want to play indoors? Like how do you
Indoors,
connect that?
yeah, so for indoors we play at the Technoplex.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we pay and we play
Alright.
at the Technoplex, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And as the president, I'm the president of the association. You know, I don't work alone. I love working with the team. So we have 10 other team members, excluding myself. And every one of us is from different countries. We have the Canadians there, we have the Jamaicans, we have Ghanaians, and you know, we are just spread across the world. We are 11 of us, and we actually come together, you know, we actually, you know, create, communicate, implement the organization's goals, missions, and vision, and, you know, overall direction. And I try my possible best to make sure the organization is on track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just give me some idea? What are the goals? What did you want when this was founded? What did you want to see it do?
Yeah, so the ISCNL has organized the first ever inter-country competition in Newfoundland and Labrador.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and that is exactly what I wanted.
Okay.
Like when I used to play back then, you know, if as a student, you know, I could be playing with a Ghanaian, with a Canadian, with a Jamaican. Then I looked at it and I'm like, why don't I just, you know, there are so many Nigerians here that don't even know themselves. There are so many Ghanaians here that don't know themselves. There are so many, you know, of different countries that might not really know each other. Let me create a forum where, you know, you will play for your country, then you know your own people. Okay. And so it builds relationship among people of the same culture, and because they play competitive games, it also builds a relationship, you know, among people of different cultures. Yeah. Right. So yeah, it's, you know, it's awesome.
Okay.
It
oh
really,
yes, I can imagine.
It's an awesome event. Yeah.
And I heard that you actually have a competition like you would at the World Cup. Or
Yeah,
like
the
FIFA,
World Cup.
FIFA.
Yeah, like the World Cup. Yeah.
Okay. And so, how are you able to then provide these awards or?
Oh yeah, we have sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have sponsors. The MPSA, that's the Manpes Soccer Association, has been a very, very big help to me. Yeah, you know, I should not. So I'm a micro league director for the Manpes Soccer Association. Okay. Yeah, MPSA, the MPSA think they're lucky to have me in the team, but I think I'm lucky to have them. Yeah, so yeah, so I also you know, oversee after school programs for children under the age of 3, between the age of 3 to 5 for the Manpes Soccer Association. Yeah, so I'm a micro league director there. So yeah, so they have good pitches and they give us, you know, their feet for the tournament. We have other sponsors, One Day Borough African Food, we have Supreme Creations, we have 1949 Barber Shop, you know, yeah, the sponsor. We have Oila, I think they are into students advanced learning. Yeah, so yeah, we have a lot of sponsors. Like people encourage, they really encourage, you know, our goal, really. Yeah.
I can see why you're so deserving of a change maker.
Oh.
Because you're breaking down barriers. You're bringing people together.
Yeah.
They're learning not only, as you say, about their own culture and people in their own culture, but they're learning intercultural as well.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's really so important.
Yeah.
So if some like a young person now in like sharing our cultures, we work a lot with students, junior high and high school students. So if they're interested in, because most of them come here, they're great soccer players, because you know, most of the places around the world, soccer is a great sport. How will they then get involved in what you're doing? Because I think it's fantastic.
Yeah. So the ISCNL is 18 plus, you know, for senior team. But the MPSA, where I'm a micro league director, goes. So we have the micro league from ages 3 to 5. Okay. We have the club league from ages 6 to 12. Then we have the PL from ages, I think, 12 to about 17 to 17. Then we have the senior team. So every youth will fit in one of these leagues, yeah, in one of these you know, sections, yeah.
So they should just get in touch with the Manpearl
Yeah,
Soccer
Manpearl Soccer Association, where I am,
okay.
right? Yeah,
all
so
right.
yeah.
Okay.
So I have good knowledge about how it goes in there, yeah.
Okay. So I think that will be really good for them because it
Oh,
gives
for
them
sure.
that extra activity, but also it's something that keeps them physically
Yeah,
fit as well,
physically fit,
and
yeah.
it help them to build skills
Yeah, sure.
that they have around
Yeah.
that. Okay. Now, if someone is watching this and they're saying, well, I know someone who's back in Nigeria or in Ghana or in any other part of the world that would like to come to this province, what would you advise them?
We are the friendliest.
Okay, you're going to stick with that.
Oh, geez, I stick with that like every day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. You know, being in an environment that people put helping you as a priority. You know, somebody once asked me, said, you guys in this province, you help a lot. Are you guys not busy? And I told him, I said, we are very busy, but we actually also put priorities to make other people grow. Why we are good performers, great performers in our own, you know, core objectives. At our workplace, volunteerings we do. So yeah, we are super friendly, low crime rates, you know, and everything just makes sense in this province, really. It's an awesome time I've spent in this province, and I'm very sure the future will be better.
Okay. And I'm
Yeah.
really glad that you've decided to stay,
Oh,
and
yeah.
these are some of the reasons why you've decided to stay.
Yeah, for sure.
And we kind of look forward to your continued contributions,
Yeah.
right? So I know when the CBC put out the call for
Yeah.
nominations, and they were looking for people who've inspired their community, people who have made changes, you know, innovative changes
Yeah.
in their community, and you were nominated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I think I've actually, you know, given a lot to soccer in the community, really. Apart from, you know, being a co-founder for the ISTL and Team Nigeria, and being a microleague director, I'm also a member of the disciplinary committee for the Newfoundland and Labrador Soccer Association,
Okay.
and I'm also a district referee.
All right, yes, I was going to ask about
Yeah.
referees and coaches. How
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
come about having those?
Refereeing is just officiating matches, right? Yeah, I officiate matches. I can be a referee today and assistant referee tomorrow, you know. And I also use that medium to, you know, to promote professionalism, sportsmanship, and fair play. Yeah, so.
So is there opportunities for people to be trained in these
Oh, yes.
positions?
Yeah,
Okay.
really. Yeah, yeah. I have a friend who really wanted to be, you know, trained, you know, as well, and he has started training already.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. Newfoundland and Labrador the province doesn't really make it hard for you to grow, you know? Yeah, so, you know, everybody will grow at some point, you know? When you're ready, it creates an enabling environment for you to, you know, achieve your dreams, really.
It's making those connections, though, is what I've heard. You know, people come and they say, well, I didn't know where to go, and I didn't know that this was available, and then sometimes they spend a year or 2 years before they really
Yeah.
maybe bump into somebody in the mall, and they say, oh, I'm doing this, and they say, oh, I wish I knew that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Is there any way, is there a platform where people can actually find out information of how they could get involved in a lot of these activities?
Oh, yes, yes. The ISN has a website, and, you know, soccer in Newfoundland and Labrador, it's so popular a sport that of 10 youths, you actually find 8 attached to soccer or share common interest with soccer, really. Yeah, so you will ask questions. So one good thing about Newfoundland and Labrador is that you ask one question and you get like 20 answers. So they actually try to discuss with you, and in such conversations, they want you to grow. You would actually get information you want. Actually, yeah, really.
So that's good. You've been a real great spokesperson for
No.
the province. We should have you as the ambassador for soccer,
Yeah.
and you know, for that intercultural relationship, which is what we look for when we come to a new place and you
For
know
sure.
we do not know anyone.
Yeah.
So I really thank you so much
Yeah.
for what you're doing.
No
You're
worries.
really deserving of the Black Change Maker
Thank you very
for
much.
Atlantic Canada. And I know you're going to take the torch, and you've passed it on already to so many others.
Yeah.
And we want to say how much we appreciate you, how much our community appreciates your,
Thank you very
your
much.
volunteering, your time,
Yeah.
and your skills and talents that you've shared with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing with us
Thank
today.
you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And Sharing Our Cultures will be right back. Thanks to Jeffrey for sharing such a positive message with us, and thanks to you for watching. Join us again next time on Sharing Our Cultures.